weekend is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we are jumping right into a Super Bowl mystery that had everybody talking. How in the world did Green Day go from being fiery punk rock protesters to polished halftime performers in just 48 hours? It's one band, one weekend, and two completely different messages. Okay, so picture this. It's the Friday before the big game, and this is the Green Day we get. At a pre-show party, frontman Billy Joe Armstrong is on fire, totally defiant. He's not pulling any punches, even calling out ICE agents who were supposedly in the crowd. Classic Green Day, right? But then, you fast forward just 48 hours. They're on the biggest stage on the planet, the Super Bowl. And a key political lyric they've been using all tour long, a very direct shot at Donald Trump's movement, poof, it's just gone. Vanished, like it was never there. So of course, this is the one question that just exploded online. What happened? Why the sudden, very obvious change? Was the band told to tone it down, or was this their own call? Let's break it all down. This all brings us to what we're calling the Green Day paradox. Because honestly, over the span of a single weekend, it really felt like we were watching two completely different bands. I mean, the contrast is just, it's night and day. On Friday, they were the political punks we've known for decades, taking direct aim at specific politicians. And then by Sunday, they were these polished performers delivering a super clean, family-friendly medley for millions. And that Sunday show was a true spectacle. We are talking a medley of their greatest hits backed by violins. Violins! They even brought out football royalty, like the Manning brothers. The fans are all waving these custom foam heart grenades. The whole thing was just this massive, high-production, all-American celebration. Okay, so let's get down to the actual evidence, the real heart of the matter. We need to look at exactly what was said, and probably more importantly, what wasn't said during that halftime performance. And here it is, the core of the whole mystery, laid out plain and simple. This wasn't just some vague vibe change, it was specific. That MAGA agenda line from American Idiot, totally gone. A new reference they'd been making in the song Holiday to Epstein Island, also gone. You gotta figure these weren't just accidental slips. These were very pointed political lines that were there just a couple of days before. Now, to really understand this, we've got to zoom out, because Green Day wasn't just performing in some random club. They were walking straight into a political minefield, especially for an organization like the NFL, which, let's be honest, has a long and complicated history with controversy on its biggest stage. And get this, before they even played a single chord, the band was already in the political crossfire. Former President Donald Trump himself called them a terrible choice and said they sow hatred. That statement alone immediately framed their performance as a divisive political event. And that pressure wasn't just talk. The conservative group Turning Point USA actually went ahead and hosted its own rival halftime show. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about the environment the band was stepping into. The halftime show itself had become a political battleground. But was it all about that external pressure from the NFL, from the political world, or, and this is the big question, is it possible there's another reason for the band's complete change in tone? This is the other side of the coin. This alternative theory suggests the band simply made a choice. Think about it. They're a Bay Area band. They're there to celebrate their backyard team. It's the NFL's massive 60th anniversary. So the thinking goes, maybe they deliberately decided, you know what? For one night, let's put the politics aside, focus on unity, and just play our biggest hits for the biggest audience in the world. So that's where we land. We're left with these two competing stories, two totally different ways to explain the Green Day paradox. So which is it? On one hand, you've got the external pressure theory, the idea that facing all this political blowback and maybe some influence from the NFL, the band was either muzzled or they decided to self-censor. Then on the other hand, you have the conscious choice theory, that they made a deliberate artistic call to deliver a unifying, celebratory show for a massive and, let's face it, very diverse audience. You know, ultimately, since the band and the NFL haven't officially commented, the evidence can really be read both ways. It leaves all of us to debate whether this was an act of suppression or just a strategic choice for a performance. And that leaves us with a much, much bigger question, one that goes way beyond Green Day. What is the role of political art on a stage as massive as the Super Bowl? Is its job to challenge and provoke, Or is it to unite and entertain? And in the world we live in today, is it even possible to do both at the same time?
It's Super Bowl 16!